Hello everyone, welcome back to your channel Chelsea News Today, updates now. Manager Enzo Maresca has been dealing with a shortage of fit centre-backs in recent weeks, but reports from Cobham training confirm that both Wesley Fofana and Badiashile have returned to partial team training, while Axel Disasi is now back in full contention for selection. Fofana, who has been sidelined for over a year with a serious knee injury, has stepped up his recovery significantly and could make his long-awaited return before the end of October. Badiashile, meanwhile, has shaken off a minor muscle issue that kept him out of the last two matchday squads. Disasi's return is perhaps the biggest boost for Maresca, as the Frenchman's presence adds much-needed stability to Chelsea's backline. The 26-year-old's experience and physicality have been missed in recent fixtures, with the Blues forced to rely on young options like Alfie Gilchrist and Bashir Humphreys during the injury spell. With the defensive picture improving, Maresca can now focus on finding the right balance between his attack-minded style and defensive solidity. Chelsea have looked more cohesive in possession under the Italian, but lapses at the back have cost them crucial points early in the campaign. In addition to the centre-back recoveries, Reece James continues to build up fitness after a long layoff, while Trevoh Chalobah is also progressing well and could return to full training soon. Chelsea's trip to the City ground comes at an important time, with the Blues looking to maintain momentum following recent positive performances. The return of key defenders will allow Maresca more tactical flexibility, whether to continue with his preferred back four system or adapt to a three-man defence if needed. Overall, the news marks a turning point in Chelsea's season as their long injury list finally begins to shorten, giving Maresca the resources to push the team higher up the Premier League table. Chelsea have been handed a major boost with Wesley Fofana, resuming full training for Fofana's time at Chelsea since arriving from Leicester in August. 2022 has been disrupted by numerous injury setbacks, though he has featured in just under half of the Blues' fixtures so far this season. However, he has missed Chelsea's last three games because of a concussion he sustained following a clash with Philip Jorgensen during the Carabao Cup third-round win over Lincoln. As per concussion return protocols, the Frenchman had to be sidelined for 12 days before being considered for a return to action. That period has now been completed, and Fofana was spotted in full training on Tuesday, which suggests he will be available for selection after the international break. The Blues face struggling Nottingham Forest at the City ground a week on Saturday, and their central defensive injury crisis is easing just in time for when the Premier League resumes. In addition to Fofana, Badiashile is expected to be fine, despite limping off in the 2-1 win over Liverpool, and Trevoh Chalobah will be back after serving his one-match suspension. Meanwhile, Josh Acheampong, forced off in the second half last weekend, is seemingly fine too, having been confirmed in the England U21 squad for games against Moldova and Andorra. The French centre-back, who had been following concussion return-to-play protocols, has now completed the mandatory 12-day recovery period and was spotted in full first-team training on Tuesday at Cobham. Chelsea's next Premier League fixture is away at the City ground next Saturday, where they will face a Forest side struggling near the bottom of the table. The timing of Fofana's return couldn't be better for the Blues, who have endured a difficult spell with injuries in central defence. Alongside Fofana's progress, Badiashile and Axel Disasi are also back in full training, significantly strengthening Chelsea's options in defence. The club's medical team is confident that all three French defenders will be fit for selection by the time the domestic campaign resumes. This marks a major turnaround for Enzo Maresca, who has been forced to rely on makeshift defensive partnerships in recent matches. With key defenders now returning, Chelsea can look forward to a more settled backline, something that has been missing during the early stages of the season. The Blues will hope this injury boost translates into consistency on the pitch as they aim to climb the Premier League table after a mixed start under Maresca. The return of Fofana in particular will bring both defensive solidity and leadership, helping restore balance and confidence at the back. Stay tuned here breaks down Chelsea's incoming transfers, transfer rumours and latest updates. Thanks for watching. See you in next updates.